Hi everybody, Shabbat Shalom. If you're on the Zoom, feel free to turn on your camera and join, or if not, that's fine too. Welcome to everybody on the live stream as well. And as people are logging on, we'll sing some Shabbat songs together. Hi, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. For those of us joining, welcome. We're singing some Shabbat songs as people are logging on. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. 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 Ma yafe hayom. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Let's sing together one more time. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Ma yafe hayom. Shabbat Shalom. I'm starting to see some people on Zoom. Welcome everybody. My name is Healy Slackman. I'm the student rabbi at Brooklyn Heights Synagogue right now. This is my first virtual Zoom Shabbat Friday night, so I'm very excited to be here and to be joining everybody. So we'll do some screen sharing stuff. We'll do some, I know that people have access to the PDF at home as well, but I will put it on the screen for most of the time. And we'll begin tonight by lighting Shabbat candles. Is there anybody on the Zoom who has Shabbat candles set up that wants to light them for us? I'm looking and I'm not seeing, so I'll light the candles and I invite you to join with me with the blessing. It's a little humid where I am, so we'll see how many takes this needs. We'll sing together the blessing for Shabbat candles. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amazing. Tonight we'll sing together some psalms from Kabbalat Shabbat, so we can bring in Shabbat with some nice singing and festiveness. And with that, I will share my screen. Just give me a second. We'll start by singing together Psalm 96. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruchu shemo, basru miyom leyom shuato, sapru Goyim kevodo mechol ha'amim niflotav, ki gadol Adonai umehulal meod, norahu al kol Elohim, ki kol Elohim השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלואו, ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים Let's sing together. Okay, we're switching to another document, so bear with me. Good to see everyone who's joining. Let's read together before we sing Lecha Dodi, welcoming in Shabbat. So just like normal, I'll read and you'll respond, and I can't hear you, but I can see some people's faces, so that's great. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that could never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we are reminded that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, and day of peace. Let's sing together Lecha Dodi. We'll rise together on the last verse and we'll face whatever entrance that we have in our respective homes. Yada da 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 Lecha Dodi. Yada da 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 Likrat Kala. Yada da 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 Penei Shabbat. Penei Shabbat. Zachor bediבור echad Hishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shem u'tiferet continue together the singing of Mizmor Shir as part of our Kabbalat Shabbat. It's great to see those people who are singing in your Zoom. It's awesome. Mizmor Shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot laAdonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Mizmor Shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot laAdonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatecha balelot alei asor v'aleina vel alei higyon bechinor. Mizmor Shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot laAdonai ulezamer leshimcha elyon ulezamer leshimcha elyon. Ki simachtani Adonai befoalecha במעשה ידיך רנן. מה גלו מעשיך אדוני מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון ולזמר לשמך עליון. We rise together for the Baruch Hu and the Chatzi Kaddish. And as we rise on Shabbat for the Ma'ariv part of our service, we sort of let go the weight of our week. We let it go with us up in the air, and it doesn't come back with us for Shabbat as we begin our prayer service. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעלם עולמי עלמיה. יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ברכו לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה. תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני המבורך המבורך לעולם ועד. Let's read together on the next page. Praise to you, Adonai our God, for whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, for whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Let's chant together on the next page, Ve'ahavta. Next slide. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha Hayom al levavecha, veshinantam levanecha, vedibarta bam, beshivtecha beveitecha, uvlechtecha vaderech, uvshochbecha uvkumecha, ukshartam leot al yadecha, vehayu letotafot bein einecha, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם emet. Let's read together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promised land passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there, except by joining hands and marching together. We sing Mi Chamocha, our song for freedom and redemption, which I think has a special tone on approaching 4th of July tomorrow, but it's definitely a different type of 4th of July, a different type of freedom and a different type of independence that we're experiencing this year, but nonetheless, we're celebrating, we're singing together one way or another, even if it be on Facebook Live and Zoom, but we're working it out, so we sing together. Misha Berach. Mi Chamocha. Celebration and community, we sing Yadai one more time. Yadai, dai, 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 dai. Yadai, dai, 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 dai. Yadai, dai, 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 dai. Yadai, dai, 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 dai. For our singing of Hashkivenu tonight, I invite people to think about what's something that has brought you Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace, in the past weeks or this week or this Shabbat. And as we think about that, as we sing about our shelter of peace, feel free to type it in the chat. And if people type it, which I hope somebody will, we'll read them out loud together. So things that are shelters of peace that we've experienced during this time, always during this Shabbat, 4th of July weekend, whatever it may be. We'll read them and enjoy them together. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, leshalom, behamidenu shomrenu lechaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. comment from Laura, in a way, the BHS community has been a sukkah for me. Seeing so many of us several times a week has been a lifesaver, a mental health saver. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you. Sing together Amen one more time. Amen. Before we rise together for our Amidah, we sing V'shamru about making Shabbat together. Feel free to clap on, especially if you're on Zoom and I can see you clapping, feel free to, party with V'shamru and me. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. B'nei uvein b'nei Yisrael oti leolam, oti leolam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim et haaretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vaynafash, Shabbat vaynafash, Shabbat vaynafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat lasot et HaShabbat ledorotam berit olam. We rise together for the Amidah. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, ve'Koneh Hakol, ve'Zocher Chastei Avot ve'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה. מלך חוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, צומח נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומידו מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהלוך הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We continue with our Amidah reading. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day, and may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer, wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands. You are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence. Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha be'yirah na'avod. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all this and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We sing together Shalom Rav, our prayer for peace, and afterward we'll take a couple minutes for silent prayer and reflection. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael amcha tasim leolam. Ki ata hu melech Shalom, ki ata hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Vasim Leholam. We take a couple minutes for silent prayer, silent reflection. Tonight with the younger kids, with Here Comes Shabbat, we do for the Amidah, oops, please, thanks, wow. And then for our silent prayer, we have a moment where they get to discuss oops, an oops moment, a please moment, a thanks moment, or a wow moment with their family. And some of the, they're like 3-4 years old, and their responses are, I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for the holiday week. Like it's so beautiful. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. But we'll take a couple minutes for a silent prayer. Thank you all. A few words of Torah for us tonight. Residents of every city have their own small talk language. Where I grew up in the Midwest, people of all ages and walks of life constantly talk about the weather. Can you believe it was snowing yesterday and today it's 80 degrees? What about the hail in between? Unbelievable. And in New York, we say, What a crazy commute this morning. The train was delayed 15 minutes, and then when it finally came, I was so stuffed in there I could barely breathe. On top of that, we got stuck underground forever, and I completely missed my appointment. Oh, you were delayed this morning too? Remember those days that we had when we used to complain about the subway together? We used to connect over the profane, the annoying, but the shared. In this week's Torah portion, the Israelites engage in their own form of communal grumbling. Even after God frees them from the bonds of slavery with miracles and wonders, in the desert, the Israelites are thirsty, tired, crabby, and sick of the food. In Numbers chapter 21, verse 6, they literally say to Moses, "We have come to loathe this rotten bread," referring to the manna provided by God. In response to their complaining, God sends serpents this week. Hanachashim haserafim. Snakes against the Israelites. The Parsha teaches us that the snakes bit the people and resulted in many deaths. Nachash directly translates to snake, while seraph is something more mysterious. In Isaiah, the term is used to describe a type of celestial being, as well as a kind of mythological serpent, a basilisk, a flying winged viper, something fiery, powerful, and maybe supernatural. After many of the people die from these snake bites, the Israelites plead with Moses, saying, "Chatanu, we sinned by speaking against the Lord and against you. Please go to God and get these serpents out of here." After Moses does what the Israelites ask, God says, "Aseh lecha saraf v'sim oto al nes." Make a snake figure and mount it on a staff. And if anyone who is bitten sees it, he shall recover. So Moses does. Vayas Moshe nachash nachoshet vayasimehu al hanes. Moses made a copper serpent and mounted it on a staff, and when anyone was bitten, he could look at the serpent and recover. Rashi comments on this verse, asking, why does Moses make his snakes specifically out of copper and not some other metal? Answering in his pshat explanation style, focusing on the most literal meaning of a text, Rashi says, the Holy One, blessed be he, called it a snake, nachash, so Moses made it out of copper, nechoshet. One term is similar to the other. The problem is, God did not ask Moses to make a statue of a nachash. Rather, God used the word seraph. Significantly, not the everyday snake, but the powerful, fiery, mystical one. God also says in the initial instruction, if anyone who is bitten sees it, ra'ah, he shall recover. And contrary to God's clear and terse instructions, not only does Moses construct a nachash instead of a seraph, Moses' snake statue also requires that the Israelite people look at it, hibit, as opposed to ra'ah, see. The word ra'ah appears in many places throughout the Torah. For example, in Genesis chapter 32, when Jacob names the place where he wrestled with the angel all night long, Peniel, meaning I have seen Ra'ah, a divine being face to face, yet my life has been preserved. Ra'ah can imply a profound kind of seeing, a moment of total awareness, transcendent clarity, and vision of awesomeness. After the Israelites complained, with the statue of a seraph, God wanted to remind them of eternal power, the force that freed them from the bounds of slavery with plagues and miracles, parter of the sea, pillar of smoke and fire. But Moses constructs a statue instead of a seemingly normal, everyday snake that the Israelites must hibit, look at, observe, and scrutinize, perhaps because Moses understood something essential to the Israelites' relationship with God. While we certainly may have moments of total awe and intense awareness of God, more often than not, we are both individually and communally consumed by things like the weather, our daily commutes, and traffic. God doesn't appear in full overwhelming force. Rather, we must intentionally look and search for what makes the ordinary sacred. And when we are in the deserts of our lives, it's even more difficult to be awed by the eternal, when we are hungry, thirsty, and lost, unsure of the future. Moses didn't place a tremendous and awful seraph upon a staff for the Israelites to see and be awed by in order to heal them. Rather, he placed an average snake that required much examination and much consideration. This concept is so quintessentially Jewish and emblematic of the Israelites' journey in the desert. Sometimes God performs miracles, but it's when they are wandering and hungry that they are really forced to examine their position in relation to each other and in relation to God, and then they reach the promised land. In Pirkei Avot, referring to the Torah, we read, "Turn it, and turn it, and turn it again, for everything is in it. Reflect on it, and grow old and gray with it. Do not turn from it, for nothing is better than it." We learn that the study of Torah is not about arriving at some eternal truth, but the process of constantly examining, looking, and engaging. When our lives and realities seem less than awesome, how do we continue to understand and engage with God? While we are sometimes blessed with moments of clear, sacred relationship, celebration, awesomeness, and miracle, it is in our darkest hours that we are called to examine, consider, reflect, and grow in order to find meaning. In this strange period of physical isolation, uncertainty, maybe longing, and unrest, on this Shabbat and holiday weekend, when we aren't celebrating freedom and independence like we have in previous years, what might we find if we have to look harder? When we don't necessarily have our uncomfortable commutes to connect over, what else can we uncover that we share? Can the ways in which we engage, seek, and examine, especially when God is more difficult to discern, lead us down new and profound paths to the divine? The potential divine in ourselves, others, and in our world. On this Shabbat, let us find healing in the unexpected. And we will continue with a prayer for Israel and a prayer for our country, which I think we really need both of this week and always, but especially this week, especially on 4th of July weekend. Let's read together. O guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country sound in body and spirit. Amen, amen, amen. Prayer for Israel. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Grant them deliverance and adorn them in a mantle of victory. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen. We return to praying for healing and safety and renewal for people who we know and people who we love. I'll share with us our BHS Misha Berach list, and in the meantime, I invite anyone who has an additional name to share, either on Facebook Live to type it in the comments or on Zoom to type it in the chat box, so we can bring those names to our virtual community. Tonight we're reciting Misha Berach for Violet Kopp, Mary Daly, Yehudit Leah Bat Masha, Zamira Udal, Chetenya Carl, Dr. Elizabeth Matthews, Getel Rain, Haida Schechter, Neil Schalinger, Sharon Kaskoff, Marge Goldberg, Hinda Bat Esther Malka, Bracha Bat Zipporah, Gloria Sancho, Eileen Balkan, Jenny St. George, Rebecca Herder, Yigal ben Ilana, Arthur Rose, Ashan Faruqi, Ilya ben Label Vigita Henya, Chava Gita bat Frida, Yona bat Ephraim Yeheskel v'Miriam, Fege Dvasha bat Schneidel, Florence Spire, Yona Chaya bat Miriam, Davida, Ruth bat Binyamina v'Chaya, Steve Brown Inns, Yona Tevya ben Label Vegita Henya, Renee Fishzan, Moshe ben Leah, Nancy Lazar, Delroy Alani, Murray Reese, Mordechai ben Eliyahu. We think of these names and the names that people added, and we sing together Misha Berach. Find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. Amen. We rise together for the Aleinu. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leotzer breshit, shehu samchalkenu lecheret shemo, vegor aleinu lehamlich malchuto, v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim, lifnei melech malchei amlachim hakadosh baruch hu, shehu note shamayim beyosed haaretz, umoshev yakaro bashamayim mima'al, ushchinatu zo begove meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, emet malkeinu efes zulato, kakatuv betorato, ve'adata hayom v'hashivota elevavecha, ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim bashamayim mimal, ve'al haaretz mitachat ein od, ve'ne'emar ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz, bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad, uvshemo echad. We turn now to the mitzvah of memory, and similar to Misha Berach, I invite anyone to share names that we don't read aloud in the chat box or on the live stream chat, so that we can bring those names forward, bring those names to our community, bring those names to be read by all. Tonight, the Brooklyn Heights community is remembering Harold Hal Rasnick Foster, remembered by Rachel Foster Kadzi, father-in-law of Aileen Kadzi and grandfather of Daniel, Elise, and Matthew, companion to Ellen Goldman. Gregory Pia Tigorsky, remembered by Cantor Ayelek Portachinsky, Eric Grooms, Jordan Grooms, Anatalia Pia Tigorsky, Raphael Pia Tigorsky, Chloe Grooms. Edith de Chiera, mother of Peter de Chiera, remembered by Peter de Chiera, mother-in-law of Sarah Horowitz and grandmother of Rachel Horowitz. We also remember Mayor Strauss, remembered by Cecile Hanft, Morton Committee, remembered by Eric Committee, Abigail Jana Brodsky, remembered by David Brodsky and Roanne Mann, Mark Louis Leibowitz, remembered by Wendy Leibowitz, Raymond Craig, remembered by Carl Craig, Arthur Gilder, remembered by Barbara Zimmerman, Morris Grossman, remembered by Erwin Grossman, David Marcus, remembered by Yigal Rechtman, Joseph Israel, remembered by Barbara Charton, David Stolman, remembered by Harriet Stolman, Howard Daniel Pauley, remembered by Sandra Pauley Brandt, Eva Kaur, remembered by Jennifer Wilkov, Cynthia Brown, remembered by Pamela Brown Inns, Arnold Leonard Klinick, remembered by Keith Klinick, Zelda Foster, remembered by Rachel Foster Kadzi, Harvey Epstein, remembered by Lawrence Epstein, Edward Orensky, remembered by Vicky Wittenstein. We remember those names and all the names that we hold as we rise to recite the Mourner's Kaddish together. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ויומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו, אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם עולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו, לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושרחתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירם בעלמא ואמרו, אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, amen. We sing together. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו, אמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. ואמרו, אמן. Thanks to everyone for joining this virtual Friday evening Shabbat. It's my first time doing virtual Friday night Shabbat, so I appreciate all the familiar faces from Chavura and all the support and new faces so it's great. So thank you, everybody. We will sing together one of the songs and niguns we started with to sort of continue bringing in Shabbat with festiveness and song and bringing in this holiday weekend with a little shared joy shared over the computer. Let's sing together. We sing together. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, everyone feel free to grab your Kiddush. I see some people going, so we'll wait a minute for everyone to grab theirs. Let's sing together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher letziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim ve'shabbat kodshecha ve'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. Virtual l'chaim. Thanks again, everybody, for coming. I feel like I'll unmute everybody if that's possible. Oh, that's not a feature anymore, so never mind. But if people want to unmute themselves and say Shabbat Shalom, feel free. It was
Shabbat
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Beautiful.
Shabbat Shalom.
Beautiful service.
Shabbat Shalom. Thanks, Phyllis. Shabbat Shalom.
Thanks, Healy. It was great.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Where are you, Healy? Where are you?
Yashikoa.
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia with my family. Actually, they're my Amy Furman Slackman. They're upstairs right now. So
We see them.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I've got Khaled. If anyone wants to make coffee.
let's do it. Laura, would you lead us?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem me'am.
Amen.
This week.
I tell you about. Have a great week, everyone.
Okay.
Be safe.